What's on your mind, Herb?
You. Always you. Jennifer, say you live to be 100.
Never.
Jennifer, I know this is a silly question, but are you busy Friday night?
Wrong approach, big guy.
I'm talking about the Cincinnati Broadcasters dinner dance, Herb. Carmen's got a cold.
Friday? This is going to be tough.
Come think of it, she had a cold last year.
Au contraire. Last year she had the flu. The year before that she had a cold.
Oh.
That's Friday this week?
It's going to be 2 hours of guest speakers talking about radio, ad rates, things like that. Well, then they're going to have a dance band. Well, it's a group, a trio. It's $35 a person. I mean, it's nice.
82.
I can fix you up, big guy.
Thanks, Herb.
No. Don't thank me. Thank the I'll Take Romance dating service.
The what?
Herb finally got a sponsor for Les's News. Their motto is, "You'll never walk alone."
Great outfit. Just on the other side of the state line.
I'm not looking for a date, Herb. Looking for companionship.
Who isn't?
Oh, dear. I'll be christening a ship.
Darn.
Maybe I can postpone it.
Well, it's just a thought, big guy. You know, I believe we should use the service of the client.
It's my guess that Herb has already filled out a questionnaire and sent it in.
Darn right. To be sure of the client, you got to test the product.
Herb, you're a married man.
It's not for me. I used Les's name. See, he's gonna take the girl out, see? Pretty slick, huh? You see, this way, I can see if the girl's worth my... What I mean is, if the client's happy, I'm happy, and hey, Les gets something he hasn't had in 2 years. A date.
Mr. Carlson, I'll go with you. You're much more important to me than any old luxury liner.
Thank you, Jennifer. Les knows about this day.
Are you kidding? You should have seen his face when I told him.
Morning.
Oh, good morning, Les. Hey, congratulations. Understand you got a date.
What date?
You see, there you ruined his surprise.
That's how it is. I know the price, 'cause I'm paying the bill.
B.B. King with your final blues injection for the morning, babies. This is your Dr. Johnny Fever, and it's coming up on 10 o'clock on the mighty KRP, so I got to get out of here and make those emergency calls. Listen, if you're single and sick about it, stay tuned for the Nessman News. Brought to you by the I'll Take Romance computerized companionship, where it says, "You'll never walk alone."
Are you single, lonely, depressed?
I am not going out with her, Herb, but I spent $200 on this girl.
Excuse me?
When I want a woman, I can get one.
You can't offend the client, Les.
Could I be of some service?
Yeah, John. You take Lorraine out.
Who is Lorraine?
Herb filled out a form for a computerized date for me. It's bad enough my newscast is sponsored by a computer dating service.
Look, our demographics say that single, lonely, depressed people listen to your broadcast, and you're one of them.
It's so cold, so inhuman.
But get in the 20th century, Les.
Herb, to me, a person is more than some data on a computer printout sheet. I'm a complicated man. I need a complicated woman. And I'm willing to wait until fate takes a hand.
You know how long fate takes?
How about this Lorraine, Herb?
Yeah, only Les's perfect match. Look at this. She likes dark-haired, outgoing men, bowling, and physical contact.
Sounds like your perfect match.
Tell me about it.
I don't want to go out with your perfect match, Herb.
She also likes wimpy guys who wear glasses and hog breeding.
She does?
I figure she ought to know what to expect.
Well, what else does she like?
Moonlit nights, quiet walks, fine wines, bubble baths, hot tubs for two, silk sheets, breakfast in bed, and logging.
That's jogging.
What are you doing this Friday night?
I'm going out to a movie with Johnny. Why?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to go to this broadcast dinner dance thing.
Me?
Sure. You're in broadcasting. You want to get into management. This is a chance to hobnob with some very interesting people.
Can't get a date, huh?
Well, sure I can. That'll be a good opportunity for you, that's all.
I thought that you said that you were going out with 3 girls.
I'm going out with 4, but that's not the point, really.
And all 4 turned you
They
down?
didn't turn me down. They turned the event down. It's boring as hell.
I see.
So you want to go?
Andy, you read your tux yet?
No.
I gotta find a place that's good and fast.
Doesn't Herb have a client?
Oh, no.
Tux for bucks. It's a drive-thru.
Thanks, Bailey. Got your date yet, Travis?
Hello? Is this Lorraine? This is,
Les Nessman.
Les Nessman. Les Nessman, your perfect match. I got your number from the service. They said you really wanted to go out with me. You do? Well, the reason I'm calling is,
Dinner.
do you eat dinner? You do? Well, would you like to have dinner? When?
How about tomorrow?
I'm busy, Herb. Oh, how about tomorrow? Say,
7-ish.
7-ish.
7-ish. Great. Well,
I'll see you then.
I'll see you then. I'll be the guy in the glasses.
Hey, I'm pretty smooth. Hey, I mean, hey, huh?
Where does she live?
Oh, hey, Les. Hey, you want to go to this dinner dance thing tomorrow? It's real fun.
I'd like to, Andy, but I have a date.
You do?
Sorry.
I didn't know you were seeing someone, Les.
Well, I wasn't.
Oh, really? Well, how'd you meet her?
I haven't.
It's a blind date?
No.
Where are you taking her, Les?
Ask Herb.
Venus, what?
A computer has found the perfect match for Les.
On this planet? Les, listen, I'm sorry, man. I was kidding. I'd like to meet her.
I'd like to meet the computer.
If you want to take out more girls, Travis, just fill out this form and send it in.
Herbert, I do not need a computerized service to help me find girls. I meet them the old-fashioned way. Pick them up in bars.
That's why you're going stag to the dinner?
Herbert, I'm going stag to this dinner. Look, Les, how would you like 2 complimentary tickets to the Cincinnati Broadcasters dinner dance?
Complimentary?
That's right, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. You can leave right after Buckeye wrap-up. You can leave from the station.
Thank you, Andy.
Why don't you have Lorraine meet you here?
Yeah, that way we can all check her out. I mean, meet her.
Hello? Where do you live?
Again.
Oh, Jennifer, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew.
No, you haven't. Now, just remember, backside step. Now, come on. Back, side, step. Back, side, step. Back, side.
Jennifer, what if she doesn't like me?
Oh, she will?
Well, how do you know?
Well, she's programmed to like you.
She's late. What if she stands me up?
She won't.
Well, why wouldn't she let me pick her up?
Oh, because we're all meeting here. I'm sorry, he's taken.
What if she's one of those feminists? How if she doesn't like it if I open the doors for her? Do we still do that sort of thing?
In my book, we do. Now, come on. Back, side, step, back, side, step, back, side, step.
What about chairs? Do we still hold chairs out for them?
Oh, Les.
Maybe she won't like the bouquet I bought her. The corsage! I almost forgot the corsage.
What are you still doing here?
Catching up on some work.
Herb.
I go nowhere till I see what I'm missing.
Hello, Jennifer.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you look terrific.
Thank you. You're working late too, huh?
Never stops.
My. You don't mind if we just stare at you?
Of course, you aren't out here to get a look at Les's date.
No.
No.
I'm here to get some coffee. I'm just helping. Cream, please. How about some coffee with that?
Is Herb still here? If I've told myself once, I've told myself 1,000 times. Never go to a client of Herb's.
Hello. I'm looking for a Lester Nessman.
You're
Lorraine Marvin, his date.
how do you do?
This woman likes hog breeding?
I'm Arthur Carlson. This is Jennifer Marlowe. She's my date. Well, not my date exactly. I'm married, of course.
I see.
Hi. I'm Bailey Quarters.
Hi.
Johnny
Hi.
Fever's date.
I'm Venus Flytrap, no date. Hello.
Herb Tarlick here, General Sales Manager.
Oh, there you are, Herb.
Nice meeting you.
I want a word with you, Herb.
Oh, that's a nice suit.
Don't you all have somewhere to go?
No?
Oh, yeah, it's been a pleasure.
No, not you, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, well, I think I will go warm up the car.
Venus?
Oh, yes, I have to go back on the air. I'm on the air, live.
Johnny and I should be going
Where?
to the movies.
Why?
I'm paying.
Good night, Herb.
Excuse me, I have to go for a quiet walk and bubble bath. Perhaps a little logging.
Well, Lorraine, Les will be out in just a second.
Fashionably late, huh?
Oh, that's our Les.
Nice fur.
Thank you.
Is this your first date with Carlson?
Oh, it's not a date. I work for him.
Full time?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's even better than this computer dating scam. I'm not complaining. It sure beats working the streets.
Ooh.
Why do they always put us in the corner?
That's enough about me. I noticed that your questionnaire didn't say what you did for a living.
That's right.
Well, what do you do?
Social work.
Well, you don't often find a social worker who's interested in hogs.
You're funny.
Funny peculiar or funny ha-ha?
Funny.
Why haven't we been served yet?
Oh, they're very busy, Mr. Carlson. Les, would you like to dance? Les?
Oh, would you care to dance?
Oh, that's okay, Mr.
No,
Carlson.
no, I just got to get my shoe back. Okay. Silly, shiny little sissy shoes.
You know, you're my first computer date.
I kind of figured.
I always meet girls the old-fashioned way, you know, in bars.
Well, that works.
Do you usually meet men through a service?
Usually.
that's funny.
Funny peculiar or funny ha-ha?
Well, I just meant that you're so beautiful and charming that I figured that you'd have more men than you'd know what to do with.
Thank you.
But I guess you wouldn't have so much in common with them. Isn't it strange how much we have in common?
It's fate.
Here we go.
Well, that was quick.
Yes.
I got as far as the dance floor and then my feet gave out.
You'll feel a lot better after you've eaten.
Lorraine, may I have this next dance?
My pleasure. Thank you.
Side, side, step.
Backside step.
Gotcha.
Les, I have something to tell you.
Anything, Jennifer. Out of the tree of life, I have just picked me a plum.
Don't dip.
Hooker?
Yes, so get rid of your client.
I don't believe it.
How am I going to tell Les?
A genuine streetwalker.
Herb, you're missing the point.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Les thinks she's terrific.
Oh, why not? How do you know?
She told me.
Why would she tell you?
Because she thought She just told me, that's all.
I don't get it. I mean, I fill out the form, and I get... Does this mean my perfect match is a hooker?
Herb, I'll take romance as a front for prostitution. Everybody's perfect match is a hook.
Good day, and may the good news be yours.
Oh, now do you know what this means?
I sure do. It means I wasted a $200 hooker on Nessman.
No, it means that Les thinks a call girl is in love with him.
It's not fair.
Come with it.
I'll tell him. Les, wait till you hear what I got.
I'll tell him. Maybe I won't have to tell him. Maybe he figured it out all by himself. No.
Maybe Les is the man that will turn this girl around and make her leave that sordid life forever.
Bailey, what movie did you and Johnny see the other night?
Cinderella?
Oh, hi, gals.
Hi.
Jennifer, would you do me a favor and see that this outfit gets back to its rightful midget? Thanks for the date last night. We should do that more often.
We should.
Jennifer, if anyone calls, I'm going out for a shoe shine and a shave.
Les, don't.
Why not?
Have a seat.
I don't want to sit.
Sit down.
Okay.
Oops, time for lunch.
It's 10:30.
So it is. Oh, and what a shame. Too late for breakfast. Maybe I'll just go back there and brush my teeth. Yeah.
Someone should talk to her.
Yes, well, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Les, I want to explain the facts of life to you.
You're too late, Jennifer. Mother gave me a book.
Les, the world is full of men and women.
Chapter 1.
And when men and women fall in love, why, there's nothing more splendid. It's like
A news scoop?
better than that. Les, relationships don't happen every day. You have to wait for them. But just because you think you have a relationship that you really don't have doesn't mean that you're not worthy of having one if it's real. Said another way,
Are you trying to tell me that I'm not worthy of Lorraine?
no, I'm trying to tell you that Lorraine is not worthy of you.
She cost $200.
No, she charges $200. Les, I'm talking about the oldest profession.
Lorraine's a farmer?
The other one.
I don't believe it.
It's true. The dating service is just a scam.
So you're saying she only went out and was being friendly with me because...
I'm sorry.
I mean, she really doesn't like hogs?
No.
It's all starting to fit together now. That's why she called and asked me out again.
She what?
That scarlet woman just called and asked me out.
She called you?
Yes, not more than 10 minutes ago.
Les, she likes you.
Well, of course she likes me. What a fool I was.
No, Les, a hook. An employee of I'll Take Romance would not call you and ask you out.
She wouldn't?
No, you'd have to go through the pimp service.
So she likes me?
Yes.
Well, you know, she said she'd never met a man before who just liked to talk.
What do you know?
Should I go out with her?
It's up to you.
Well, how do I know for sure?
If she charges you.
Hey, Les. How was your date?
Swell, Andy.
Oh. So in other words, you're a firm believer in the perfect match?
Yes, I am.
She sure was a looker.
A what?
She was good looking.
Yes. Yes, she was.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
You're going out with her, aren't you? You can go out with that kind of woman if you want to, but me, I'm going on down to the marina to see what is shaking. That's where the stewardesses hang out.
Herb?
Yeah.
Your wife called, bring home pork chops. Now.
Enjoy your evening, Herb.
What? Can I talk to you a second?
Sure, Andy.
Lester, I have something to tell you about Lorraine.
I know all about it.
It's unbelievable.
It's not so unbelievable.
That your perfect match is my perfect match.
What?
Yeah, Les, I sent in a questionnaire a couple of days ago. Just to see what I'd get. It's no big deal. I mean, I wasn't serious. I don't need a service. And anyway, even if I did, I would never take your girl, Les.
Andy.
This is crazy. Look, I got Lorraine, too.
Andy. Have a seat.
I don't want to sit down.
Sit down. Let me explain the facts of life.
I joined a religion that lets you have 2 wives.
I don't want 2 wives.
Did you give me a lift home?
Herb, I don't go anywhere near your home, ever.
We could go to your home.
Oh, good night, Mr. Carlson.
Good night, Bailey. Boy, am I bushed.
Why?
Lucille told me not to come home tonight. I want you to know that.
Johnny, what are you doing here?
I overslept. I'm late.
Johnny, it's 5:30 p.m.
Not morning?
No, you're not on the air for 12 and a half hours.
Hold it.
And let me tell you something else, young lady. I get a lot of work done behind that closed door.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson, but my mind is on getting to the bank. You see, if I don't deposit my paycheck, I'll have checks bouncing all over town like little rubber balls.
Anybody want to get breakfast?
Johnny, what are you doing here?
Well, I came in a little early this morning.
Hey, that sounds like a fire.
What is it?
Take a look. Hey, fire engine. What? Wow, a whole bunch of them. Gee, would you believe that there was a time in my life when I couldn't wait to become a fireman? So I could slide down that brass pole, then, guide that hook and ladder truck, and feed that little spotted dog. It must be close.
I don't see a fire.
Well, let's see which way they turned. Oh, gosh, they didn't. Huh. They're slowing down now. They must be very close. They're stopping.
I smell smoke.
Right in front of the building downstairs.
Johnny, do you smell smoke?
No, just me. When I came through the lobby, it was real kind of foggy.
The time of transition is upon us, when the warmth of day pales to the cool blue of night. At 5:33 on Friday, this is Venus, my children, coming to you from the top of the Flem building with a beacon of love shining ever so bright. So be not afraid of the darkness. Yes, the darkness, which usually happens at night. Night. A time of not day. Thus, a cycle that repeats itself night after night after night. What a better time than to repeat that other song, the one you just heard, again. Damn piece of junk. Sorry, my children.
Quick time!
This turntable is stuck again, Andy.
Come on, it's Friday night.
Yeah, blew my whole segue.
Yeah, listen, I'll think about that on Monday. Right now, I gotta rush somewhere to meet someone to do something that is more important than the invention of radio itself. Hey, I can see no more.
I had this thing timed to the second, man. Unlike fever, I prepare for my show.
Monday. I got big plans this weekend. Okay, I'll tell you this much. It involves an airplane, a breathing apparatus, and a young woman.
Venus, relinquish your show.
Be cool, I'm not in the mood, Les.
Andy, if you don't make him relinquish his show, I won't be responsible.
You're not responsible, Les.
I'm the news director. The building's on fire! The building's on fire!
Cheap trick, Les.
All right, I'll tell you everything. A stewardess has taken old Travis to the Bahamas. A whole weekend of nothing but snorkeling.
Flames fill 5th floor Flem building. Firemen fight fierce conflagration.
What?
Flames fill 5th floor Flem building. Firemen fight fierce conflagration. I don't see flames anywhere.
Did you see anything, Johnny,
When?
when you came in?
Bailey, when I hear sirens, I don't look back.
I'll bet it's that chili parlor next door. They've been begging for a fire.
Oh, there you all are.
Andy, there's a fire in a building right on this block.
Yeah, I know. We're in it.
Huh?
We are? We can't be. I've got to get to the bank.
Yeah, I've got 12 and a half hours to kill, man.
I've got to go. Where is it I've got to go?
Now, look, wait a minute, everybody. So far, it's contained to the 5th floor. Let's just everyone keep their heads about this.
Right.
Goodbye, all.
Wait a minute. Venus.
It's quitting time, man.
Venus?
Look,
Venus.
it's okay. Les is on the air. He's interviewing a fireman. Did you know he's nuts?
Did you know you're not supposed to take an elevator during a fire? Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
Now, who volunteered to be fire warden on this floor? Now, who is supposed to know what to do?
I feel safe.
We will all exit via the fire stairs. And now, wait a minute. First of all, you got to take the precaution of feeling that door to be sure that it's not warm. Andy?
It's cool.
All right, I'm going to go get Les a check for stragglers while you all walk in an orderly.
Oh, no. Where are the other doors? Huh, Andy?
I don't know. He's the warden.
This is it.
Well, isn't there supposed to be another one?
Yeah?
Okay, look, I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know this. The elevator is safe because Herb and Jennifer were getting on when I got off, and they are not trapped up here. They are safe.
We should be together. It's a sign from God.
Dial again.
Okay, fine. See? I can't even get a ringing sound downstairs. We could be alone here all night.
Impossible. Did you have something to do with this?
Me?
Venus is still in his office.
Didn't even dream anything this good.
KRP.
Andy, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
We're
We're stuck near the 8th floor.
We know. Look, what we're trying to do is pry open the elevator doors to make sure you're clear of the fire.
Tell him there's no hurry.
Quiet. What fire?
Fire?
Well, now, look, a fire is probably too strong a word. A little smoldering on 5. I'm sure it's out by now.
Can't you go down and check?
Down here?
Well, now you see you've hit on the problem.
You're trapped like we are?
Who are?
Now, look, Les already has a fire official on the phone. I'm going to go talk with him, and I'll get someone from down the hall, Vitas, to come in here and stay on the line with you. By any chance, are the elevator doors warm?
Are the doors warm?
There's no fire down here. Are you talking to anybody?
No, Andy.
Good. Why don't you and Herb see if you can't pry open those doors and see if you can't pop out on the floor you're between.
Pop out? I see.
We got the doors open, Andy.
Okay, what is this?
I don't know. I just feel better with it.
This is Jennifer on the line. Now, Herb and she are okay. I want you to keep this line open while I go talk to the fire guy.
Andy, Mr. Carlson said everything is all right.
Well, that does not mean anything. They're a little tense, so see if you can't...
Hey, no problem. I can handle it. Hey, how's it going?
So if I may paraphrase you, Officer Shanks, for my great many listeners, you allege that this raging sea of flame is contained on the 5th floor, and that all those in danger of the burning morass have supposedly been evacuated, and that no one, theoretically, has been hurt.
Something like that. You see, with sprinklers...
Officer Shanks, explain fire.
What?
Exactly why do things burn?
What kind of radio station is this?
Andy?
Excuse me, Officer Shanks. May I speak to you a second, sir? We're not on the air right now.
This a prank?
No, sir, this is Andy Travis, Program Director, WKRP Radio.
Okay.
Sir, we're on the 14th floor of the Flem building.
You're kidding. You people ought to get out of there. But don't take the elevator. Take the fire steps.
Well, sir, there's a doggone bunch of smoke on those steps.
Shouldn't be. I bet somebody propped open a fire door on the 5th floor. People do that.
Don't worry, Andy. They've got ladders.
Not to the 14th floor.
Helicopters?
Not to speak of.
Nets?
Too windy. Look, you'll be fine. It's a small fire, I hear. Sit tight and stay low.
Sir, we have a problem, and we have 2 people trapped in one of those elevators just a few floors below between the 8th and the 9th floors.
Tell you what, we'll work on getting a man up to them. Stay cool.
Uh-huh. Well, how about if one of us could figure out a way to get down to them from up here?
Well, I can't officially advise you to do something like that.
Right. I understand. Okay, thank you very much.
This is Les Nessman. We're back.
This is a vault. Why couldn't this have been made in a foreign country by people who don't know what they're doing? Why?
It's getting stuffy in here. Isn't it getting stuffy in here?
Jennifer, I don't want to die in this suit.
Andy, they won't open. What do we do now?
Well, I think the smart thing to do... Hello? Jennifer? It's dead.
Uh-huh. What did the fire fella say?
Fine. There's no problem. Sure. Yeah. Give me that thing.
No.
I got an idea, didn't you?
But I thought you said there was no problem.
Oh, sure.
Well, then give me back my hose, man.
I understand, Andy.
Andy? Help! Help!
He says we have nothing to worry about, Herb.
Oh, sure.
Really? The fire is out.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, it was quite a scare, but Herb calmed me down. He's quite a hero.
I'm pretty used to disasters, Andy.
Well, we'll just wait here and relax then. Herb, you don't have to take anything else off.
Here, let me talk to him.
Oh, Andy, Herb would like to talk to you. Oh, okay. He put us on hold.
Hold? Come on. Oh,
Okay, now, Johnny, be careful the broom. I've got it wedged right in there.
Just be careful, Johnny. It's a long
Hold
way
on.
down.
I'm all right.
Oh, be careful.
All right, look, here's the deal. I put a little loop in this hose here. We're going to lower someone down to the top of the elevator. There's a trap door there. We'll open up the trap door. We'll get them both out of there.
Wait a minute, you said we had nothing to worry about.
Right, sure. All right, who's the passenger? Well, I thought of the idea. I did my part.
Okay, I want to go.
Do you know what you're saying?
It's a possibility, sure. Who else have you got?
Okay, I'll go.
No, I want to go. Look, it's a chance to leap into the jaws of death. What a great way to start a morning. Come on.
Hey, you can't let him do this.
Are you volunteering?
Well, I mean, if his heart's set on it.
No, wait a minute. You said that we need somebody who's in great physical shape.
Right.
I'm the warden. I should go.
We'll go with Johnny.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Let him go. All right, watch it go, Johnny.
I hope you remember this when you wake up.
Slack.
All right.
Okay.
Tense.
I got it.
You got it? Pull up. Sit down. All right. Oh, watch. Oh, man.
Is this the way to Kansas?
The phones are dead. The phones are dead. Not now, Les. Well, shouldn't we call somebody?
Les, please.
At first, I thought that fireman hung up on me. Hi, Johnny. But then I figured it out.
What the hell?
What the hell am I doing here?
Somewhere over the ninth floor.
Let me down about 2 more flowers, guys.
Will you get that searchlight out of my eyes?
I keep it hidden in my desk. I'm always prepared for the worst.
Oh, just do it, Les.
It's my lantern.
I'm the warden. Just do it.
Get that thing tied off back there, Warden. He's getting heavy.
Don't worry, Johnny.
Look, it's so bright you can see through my hand.
I don't get it. I mean, I can understand him forgetting about me down here, but you're down here too.
Who?
Travis.
Hang up, Herb.
Yeah, but how's Andy going to talk
He
to him?
can't.
But you said. I thought that he. Holy smoke. No. Not smoke.
Would you put your arm around me? Herb, I'm frightened. Please?
Shall I sit down or you want to stand up?
Doesn't matter. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
We're gonna be just fine. Things always work out for me.
Are you crying?
No, of course not. It's just the smoke.
Yeah. I know why this is happening. God wants me out of the way and he's burning down a whole building to do it. He's been working on this all my life. Yeah, the heart trouble, I've had it. Drinking problem, that's me. Real estate, I bought a home in the only neighborhood in the whole world where the property values have gone down. My best friend is Les. Lucille thinks sex is a reward. Come on, Herb. Mow the lawn or no num-nums tonight. I tell you, I've had it.
I'm sorry, Herb. You know what?
What?
We should do something to take our minds off this.
Tarzan won't be free of this place. Tarzan find ladder. Tarzan no need silly fire hose.
I have an idea.
Sarah.
I'll tell you a secret about me. Something I've never told anyone else. And then you tell me a secret about you.
Who goes first?
I will.
Okay.
Herb, tonight, Friday night, instead of doing something madly expensive with someone dashing and wealthy and intriguing, I was just going to go home, alone, and curl up in front of the fire with a book. A paperback romance. And there have been more evenings like this than I care to mention. Yeah.
No.
8 in the last year. Okay, it's your turn.
No. I don't have anything to compare with that.
Oh, come on, a man like you must have all kinds of secrets.
Well, there is something.
Good.
Since we're trapped like rats.
Herb.
I want to confess something to you while I still have the chance.
Come on. Just say it.
I tell every man I meet that you and me, that me and you, that the two of us are.
You do?
On a regular basis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just glad I had a chance to tell you in this last moment of.
Hi. Mind if I walk?
I should have jumped into the jaws of death. I mean, I am the firewoman.
Easy, Ace.
He's coming. Shove it, Mr. Carlson. Huh? I said shove it.
Johnny?
Johnny!
Johnny, give me the light, baby. Give me the light. Give it to me, Les.
Can you hear me, Johnny?
Hey, there's no tension.
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. All we've got is the shaft.
And this ended up on the roof.
Oh, Johnny, I could hug you, I could squeeze you, I could kiss you to death.
You climbed down that dark, dangerous, dirty hole to save our miserable necks, huh?
No, just to bring you this broom.
Oh, how can we ever thank you?
I think Jennifer mentioned something.
Oh, Johnny, please just get me out of here.
Well, just let me get my hands on something electric. Out of the way, Tarlik.
You're right.
Aha! We had them like this in Nam.
You were never in Vietnam.
Oh.
Way to go, John.
The elevator's moving. The elevator's moving.
Let's go to the doors. You're in the way, Les.
Well, this is great. Now we'll all be trapped together.
Will you get that out of my eyes?
14th floor, women's lingerie and other hobby equipment. Are you all right? There's a ladder going all the way down the shaft. I could have walked.
We were trapped down there between the 8th and 9th.
All I had to do was touch 2 wires together. Like that. Yeah. Now I can probably do something about these lights.
It's my buddy John. Did you see that? That's him, huh?
Well, that was broken, completely dead.
I probably fixed that.
Mr. Carlson, fire warden, 14th floor, Flynn Building.
This is the fire department. Is the phone working okay?
Well, yeah, great, you know, for a dead phone.
Oh, the two people.
It's fire department. Oh, they're both fine, yeah. Elevator works great, too.
Fire's out.
Oh,
It's
really?
all safe. Go on home.
Yeah,
Bye.
fine, sure. The fire's out. It's all over.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Yeah, I was just getting into it.
So, I guess that's it then, huh?
Yeah. In the news game, we'd call it a 30.
Johnny, I thought you were incredible.
Yeah?
I think we were all pretty darn heroic.
We're all pretty darn something, huh?
I want to thank each and every one of you, especially Herb.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are we all hanging around here for? I mean, I know Jennifer has a big evening planned.
I almost forgot.
Hey, you devil. I better go put on a record.
Wrong way, wrong way.
Right.
Well, listen, you want to get some breakfast?
Oh, well, I do have to go to the bank.
Yes, I've got an island paradise to get to. I can't say no more.
Oh, well, gosh, I gotta go. Where do I have to go?
Yeah. Don't wait on me.
Let's go.
Okay. Just think, a few minutes ago, this very elevator was a death trap.
Was it scary down there, Herb? Scary? Takes more than a stalled elevator and a few flames to ruffle the feathers of Herbert R. Tarlick Jr.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. See you, Herb.
Yes, I think I have lost my mind, just for a second there, though, but I think I'm okay now.
Well, if you're going to grab me, do it nicely. In the back seat of my Rolls.
Hi.
I'm really sorry, Mrs. Carlson. Venus and I were just playing a little game. That's all.
You two go around grabbing each other?
Oh, yeah. No, just to relieve the tension.
What tension?
You don't feel it?
Why isn't Mr. Flytrap on the air?
That's a darn good question. Excuse me.
Miss Carlson, I was wondering, can I get you a cup of coffee?
Where's my son? I had an appointment to meet him here at 6:30.
Well, goodness gracious, he must have forgotten, gone on home. He's had so much on his mind lately. Listen, there's no sense in you hanging around this old hallway here. Let's,
Well, he'll be back if he knows what's good for him. I'll wait.
I can see that you're interested. How about if I show you how things work around here?
I think I've just seen how things work.
Top of the evening to you fine folks.
Hello, Mr. Flytrap.
All right, Miss Carlson, let's see now. First of all, this is what we call the board. Very complicated stuff here. Aha, there you see that? The two turntables here. Venus can cue up a record on one turntable. As you can see, the record is playing on the other turntable. Show the microphone. Ta-da! There's the microphone. And now, you know just about as much as we do.
Where does he sit? I see.
Mrs. Carlson, this is not what it seems. If you would give me a chance to...
Oh, knock it off, Andrew. I have a sense of humor. In fact, I'm known for my hearty guffaw. You know, I haven't had an amusing experience like this since I fired your predecessor.
Just a little horseplay here, that was all.
Just two guys playing horse, boogity boogity.
I understand.
Well, he started it.
Of course, I knew Mr. Travis liked games, but you, Mr. Flytrap, well, I thought you were more conservative.
Oh, I am.
Oh, he
That's me.
is. He's a very conservative kind of guy.
You should have seen me 4 years ago when I was teaching school in New Orleans. I used to wear three-piece suits.
4 years ago, you were a school teacher. When I hired you 4 years ago, you told me you were a disc jockey.
Oh, I was. Part-time.
You said your audience in New Orleans was the biggest. I remember the quote.
Well...
And Mr. Travis here confirmed the fact.
I never did clear up that little misunderstanding.
No, you didn't. Well, Since I have to wait for my son to realize what day it is, why don't you tell me all about it? Well, I'm waiting.
Yeah, well, I guess I should start from the beginning.
It better be good.
We're counting on you, you nut.
You see, Miss Girls, when I first came to Cincinnati, I had gotten kind of tired of packing and unpacking town to town, up and down the dial. So let's just say I knew I was here to stay. And I never, ever wanted to leave.
What do you mean, break the lease? You're here for good.
Oh, did I say break? I think maybe that was the wrong word there, ma'am.
Oh, you bet your New Mexico buns it is.
Would you like to come in? Well, come right on in here. How'd you like a diet soda? That's not to say that you need a diet soda. How about a beer? Would you like maybe a beer? That'd be good.
Okay, but it's not going to do you any good.
One beer, come right on in.
Come to think of it, it's not going to do me any good either.
You know, ma'am, I have come 2,000 miles to a job that is not working out. Now, you know how that is.
No. You said something about a beer?
Yeah, right, I did. One beer coming up.
Could you make it 2?
2 beers coming up. Ma'am, I know I signed that lease and everything, but if this job doesn't work out at that radio station, I just might have to get right on back to Santa Fe. Here. It's a little warm, but take the whole thing.
Hey, that's very nice of you. I'll save these for Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah. I tell you, that Alistair Cook's a real cut-up, isn't he? Yeah, but all kidding aside, I really appreciate your listening to the ramblings of an oh-so-very unhappy man. And I thank you so much for your understanding in this matter here.
A lease is a lease, Mr. Travis. It's God's law.
Please, stay for a while. Well, look at that. There's the door. Here, make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. Gordon.
Andy, you
man,
nuts!
Thank you so much for coming.
How you doing?
Gordon Sims. This is my landlady here, Mrs. Murphy.
Howdy.
Gordon is a disc jockey. He's going to help me out at that station that I was telling you about there.
Aw, so sorry to hear that, Mr. Sims. Come on, help me up, boys. Come on. You know, I got a business to run, and I can't feel sorry for every poor louse who comes around. Thanks for the lift.
What you mean by, oh?
Don't you worry about that. Hey, man, it's good to see you. I was afraid you wouldn't come.
Are you kidding? This is where I get my big break, man. A DJ full time.
Yes, that's right, and you do indeed deserve it.
Yeah. A little scary, though, coming to work for a top-ranked station and all.
You got nothing to worry about. Here, sit down. Tomorrow morning, I got to tell you, I'm going to make a little format change here. I'm going to take this down-and-out radio station.
Down and out?
I heard you on that station in New Orleans. I knew you had it, but they didn't know what to do with it.
What?
You. Oh, is it part-time? Saturday mornings? That's all wrong for your kind of music. Now, listen, I'm telling you, I know how to program you right.
Yeah, how?
Gordon Sims and the Sounds of the Night.
Hold it. I don't use my real name.
That's right, of course. Nobody does. You shouldn't. What was the name you used in New Orleans?
The Duke of Funk.
The Duke of Funk. You need something a little more cosmic than that. Here, listen, let me ask you, what is your sign?
Who wants to know?
What is your sign?
Libra.
Libra. That stinks.
It does not. It's a love sign ruled by Venus.
That's it. That's perfect. Your new name is Venus.
Andy, I don't know how to tell you this, but Venus is a girl's name. You know that real white lady with no arms?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it has that cosmic feel to it.
Couldn't I have a cosmic name for a boy like Pluto?
No. That's a dog's name.
Mercury.
That guy brings flowers. Now listen, what do you think of when you hear the name Venus?
Flytrap.
Plant that eats bugs? Don't be an idiot. Okay, now think. Venus what? Venus.
Rising.
Rising. Venus rising. That's good. I like that. That's good. Venus rising. I love it. You talk about love, and you talk about the stars, man, and you will be famous.
You think so? You think it might work?
Absolutely. And when I make that format change tomorrow morning, you and I, pal, are here to stay.
Maybe it's the beers, or maybe my heart's bigger than my head, but, oh, well, hell, you can get out of your lease.
Yeah, well, let's talk about this later, all right?
Well, suit yourself, but this warm feeling may not last.
Yeah.
And if you're so sure of yourself, why are you trying to get out of your lease?
Another thing, Venus, that suit has got to go.
What?
It's wrong for the image.
I mean, this is radio. You can't see radio.
Yeah, but you can feel it. And we're going to do this new format with style and grace and class all the way.
All right, Cincinnati, it is time for this town to get down. Now, you got Johnny. Dr. Johnny Fever. And I am burning up in here. Woo! Woo! We all ready to audition, babies. But you can tell me where it hurts, because I got the healing prescription from the big KRP musical medicine cabinet. Now, I am talking about your 5,000-watt intensive care unit, babies. So, just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide, and say, "Give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it."
Travis is a dead man. Thanks for knowing the guy. I'll say, when Mother gets here, tell her we threw Travis off the roof.
How's it going, Andy?
Hold my calls.
WKRP, soothing sounds for senior citizens. No, this is not the emergency broadcast system. Why are you telling me all this?
Oh, you were right, Jennifer. He didn't even last till noon.
Oh, Bailey, I hate to take your money, but
Okay. Boy, we finally get a chance to turn this mortuary around. I don't know why everybody is so scared of a little old lady. If she were my mother, I'd duke her out.
Turn that off.
Yes, ma'am. She's not my mother.
well, you're probably looking for the dance studio upstairs.
No, I need to see my man.
Which man is yours?
The dude's name is Travis.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm afraid the dude is in conference right now.
I'm cool.
I'm sure you are.
I'm the new nighttime DJ.
Oh, dear.
Beg your pardon? I mean, say what?
I'm Jennifer Marlowe. This is Bailey Quarters, Mr.
Venus Rising. What do you mean, oh dear?
Oh, how do we tell him?
Just say it. I can take it.
Your dude is about to be on the first stage out of town.
Oh. Where's the nearest elementary school?
Say what?
What happened to Andy?
Mama.
Who's Mama?
Mr. Carlson's mother. She owns the station. Hates rock and roll and everything connected with it.
And everyone connected with it.
No kidding?
Oh, I guess you're used to this kind of thing in the radio game.
No, this is my first... Well, you know, you never get used to this.
Jennifer, I am not going to stand by without a fight. Mr. Rising, would you like to go in there?
Is the big bad Mama in there?
Yeah.
Not me.
Mr. Rising, Andy is being fired in there. And if he's fired, you're fired.
But I don't know any of those people. How can I help?
Oh, you'll scare the hell out of her.
Yeah. You know, shock is a very effective weapon. You've got that going for you.
What have you got to lose? Certainly not a job.
If I was in New Orleans now, it'd be recess. I'd be working on my lesson plan.
Just go right in. Don't knock. I would. Go ahead.
You're cool.
I'm thinking.
Ma'am, well, I hate to say it, but I personally cannot work that way. I guess I am fired.
Well, wait a minute. Now, Mama, you've been on my back for years to turn a profit here. Now, when I finally start doing something about it, you want to dump the station. I'll tell you something, Mama. He goes, I go.
What?
Yeah, you got it.
Arthur, You've never spoken to me in that tone of voice before.
Yeah? Well, do you like it?
I hate it.
Oh.
But it's the first hint of backbone I've ever seen in you. Young man, we'll play it your way for a while. You've got the deal.
Thank you, ma'am.
But proceed carefully. I warn you, nothing weird, nothing strange.
Oh, yes, ma'am. No, you don't have to worry about me.
Andy, my man.
How's it going?
What is that?
May I introduce Mr. Venus Flytrap?
Hey, little mama.
I beg your pardon?
Venus is the best nighttime DJ in this country. I took the liberty of hiring him away from a station in New Orleans.
Did you have a big audience there?
The biggest.
Welcome to Cincinnati, Mr. Flytrap. Arthur?
Yes, Mother?
If this doesn't work, I'll tear you down brick by brick.
We get the picture, Mama.
Nice to have met you two.
That's a mean little mama.
You bet.
Herb, Les, why don't you show Venus around the station?
Do it.
You know, Mr. Flytrap, I have some ideas about that nighttime show.
Yeah?
I do the sports news here, Mr. Flytrap. I don't know if you've noticed, but there certainly are a lot of Negroes in sports.
Say what?
Willie Mays, Jesse Owens, Cassius Clay, and Muhammad Ali.
I get the point.
You got yourself a boy now. When you give me your yeah.
Now, in here is what we in the business call the,
DJ booth.
right.
What is he doing?
It's what we in the business call breaking records.
Now we got the largest collection of Mitch Miller, Montavani, and Montenegro. No offense. I'd like to show you the nerve center of KRP.
That would be the news department. Mr. Flytrap, this is my office. Step right over here and let me show it to you. This is the door. See? Door. Now, these lines represent where walls will someday be. Walls! These are my Buckeye News Hawk Awards. I have more awards than anyone else at this station. You see, WKRP is just a stepping stone in this reporter's career.
Les, you've been here 24 years.
So?
This desk is the nerve center, Mr. Claptrap.
Mr. Claptrap. I could tell you farming stories that would curl your hair.
Hello, fellow babies.
Did you know that some chickens don't have teeth?
Listen, you guys been listening to my show?
Oh, that's Johnny Caravella.
I used to be Johnny Caramella.
No, you're Johnny Caravella.
I changed my name this morning on the air. Now I'm...
Fetus Claptrap.
No, that's not it.
Venus Flytrap.
No. Professor something, I think.
Anyway, about that nighttime show of yours, what are your plans?
Play some records.
Brother Vibe? What? Sunshine, Duke, Style, Cool, Midnight, no. Officers. No, I would never do that.
No, it was Dr. Johnny Fever. I heard you this morning. You were great, man.
Fever? Huh, I better write that down.
How's it going, Lester?
Hello, Mr. Travis.
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Flytrap?
Andy, may I speak with you privately?
Sure.
You could use my office.
Right, John, I got something to tell you, pal.
Just get me out of here, please.
Good job, John.
Johnny Blister. I like it.
Andy, what the hell's going on?
We did it. I just got through talking with Carlson. He is fully committed.
He should be. All of you should be.
Old lady Carlson loves you. She bought the entire act.
Where'd you get the name Flytrap?
I don't know, man. It just popped out.
It's weird.
It's Venus Flytrap now. You're a new man. And right in there tonight in that booth, you're going to become a star.
Starting tonight, I'm a plant that eats bugs. Tonight? What are you talking about?
That's right. You go on 8 o'clock.
Tonight?
Yeah.
But I'm not ready. I'm scared.
You're a hit.
I'm scared.
You're a hit.
Congratulations, Andy. You too, Mr. Rising.
No. It's Flytrap. It's Mr. Venus Flytrap.
Oh, like the plant that eats bugs. How exotic.
See?
Don't worry about that.
Well, how am I going on? I'm not ready.
You just let yourself go. You got the talent for it. It's what's inside.
Props. I need some props, some musical props.
Okay, how about a flute?
Fine. I can't play the flute. How about an accordion?
Nah. How about the wind chimes?
I don't know how to play wind chimes.
Anybody can play.
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Venus Flytrap.
Right, Venus Flytrap. I've been hearing about you for years, man. Really. We finally meet at last. We're gonna get along just fine. I'm Johnny. I'll be right back.
Now, that guy's great. He doesn't know his name, but he's still great. And besides, he's got a gimmick. He calls his people fellow babies. That's a nice gimmick.
Yes,
man.
it sure is. Listen, I gotta go. I gotta see a man about some wind chimes.
Wait, I need a gimmick. What am I gonna call the people?
Anything. What you used to call your kids in school?
Imps, rascals, little brats, disgusting little stuff and things. Hoodlums. Hoodlums. And so, students, my children, this is Venus Flytrap, inviting you to join me on a telescope ride of incredible distances and joyous harmonies as we spin, soar, and somersault into the night of knee-deep velvet. Now a little taste of honey.
So you see, Mrs. Carlson, we did bend the truth just a little bit, but we had to. The station needed Venus. It needed to know it had a sure winner. You can understand that.
No.
We did it for the station.
Oh, knock it off, Andrew. I hate nobility. You were thinking of your own hide, and you know it.
Well, no.
What have you got to say for yourself, Mr. Flytrap?
I guess we were fooling around just a little.
Indeed you were, with my money and my station.
But it worked, Mrs. Carlson. If it hadn't been for that little game, I would have never found Venus.
You know, you're both a couple of con artists, but you never fooled me for a minute.
Oh, come on now, Mrs. Carlson. Now admit it. You bought the act.
I never buy anything. After I heard your preposterous story, I did a little digging. Shall I tell you what I learned?
Andy?
You taught chemistry full-time. You worked at a radio station part-time. You love the classics. You've never been married. Your parents divorced when you were young. You were raised by your grandmother. And you play the accordion.
Come on, you do play the accordion?
And you, Mr. Travis, collect baseball cards.
Well, there's nothing funny about that.
And you wet the bed till you were 7.
No. I think I've had enough truth for one day.
And I was just getting warmed up. Oh, well, I think I'll motor over to my son's house and tell him a few things he'd rather not hear.
Nice talking to you, Mrs. Carlson.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
That is a mean little mama. Till you were 7.
Is in town. She flew in from Dayton.
Didn't Les say she was shrinking?
What?
Yeah. He said he felt bad about leaving her all alone in that house in Dayton. What with Mother getting smaller and smaller all the time.
That's what he said. That sounds like Les. I'd like to meet her, wouldn't you, John?
Oh, yeah, sure. Golly, gee, gosh, boy, oh, boy. That would be really neat.
Well, I like meeting people's parents. You get to see what they look like, how they act. Maybe I'll throw a little party for Les while she's here.
Today is Les's birthday.
That's perfect. I'll make it a surprise party.
Jennifer.
Why not?
Don't you like putting on a stupid-looking hat and hiding behind furniture and generally stripping yourself of every shred of human dignity?
See, now that you mention it, I do like that.
Then it is settled. Be at my house at 7. Spread the word around. And I'll invite Les and his mother to come at 8.
He might not accept.
He'll accept. Herb, what are you doing tonight?
Actually, I'm pretty free.
Be at my house at 7 o'clock. I'm throwing a surprise birthday party for Les and his mom.
Oh, you bet. Oh, that's nice. Les and his mom having birthdays on the same day. You two going?
Yep.
Sure. We love debasing ourselves.
Yeah. You know, Jennifer was going to give me a party once, a big one. But then I decided not to quit, and it just kind of got called off.
Tough luck for all of us.
Hey, ladies, babies, look at this stuff, huh? This is expensive stuff, boy. There's an 8-foot base with a 2-foot powder at Aspen.
Hey, ski talk. I love it.
Hey, you want ski talk? I'll give you ski talk. Mogul, ski lift, slalom, girls, drunk.
Fever, in exactly 12 seconds, the air will be dead.
I thought you were just going to murder the news.
Bailey, I'm going out of town tonight for a short vacation. Please take over for me.
Bunny slope, ski lodge, girls.
Herb, I could use your assistance over here. Andy, I wish you wouldn't bring your toys to the office.
What are you doing?
I'm taking down my trophies and packing them in my suitcase.
Why? Yeah, why?
Because I'm going to New York City tonight.
What about the party?
What party?
I don't know.
Bailey, you'll be in charge of the news for 2 full weeks, and I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job.
Oh, well, thank you. Can he do that?
Well, no, absolutely not. Les, what do you think you're doing? You can't take your vacation now. I've had my vacation planned for months. You know the rules.
Andy, for the first time in my life, I'm doing something that's more important to me than following rules. Now, please notify Mr. Carlson that I'm leaving tonight.
You're not leaving tonight. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Then we better go see Mr. Carlson and straighten this out right now. Herb, finish wrapping up those trophies. Be careful. I'll have Jennifer confirm my reservations. Bailey, you get to work on the news. Andy, come with me.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, Jennifer, send Nesman in here immediately.
Mr. Carlson?
Tell Travis I'd like to see him, too. Thanks, Jennifer.
Mr. Carlson, Les here has decided to take his vacation starting tonight.
Can he do that?
No. It is scheduled for August. Mine is scheduled for tomorrow.
Unless you can't do that.
Oh, I've got to go now. It's now or never. I'm running out of time.
What's up, Les?
Well, last night, Mother and I were talking. My mother's in town, you know.
No, I didn't.
Well, she doesn't come to Cincinnati all that often because my apartment's not big enough. Actually, she doesn't like the way I keep it dusted. Anyway, do you mind if I sit down?
Well, sure. Anything you want.
Thank you. You know, this isn't easy for me. I don't usually spill my guts, as they say.
Oh, no.
Mr. Carlson.
Yes?
Ever since I was a little boy, my mother and I have had this dream. Our special dream. That someday I would grow up. And that I would go to New York. And that I would get a job on the Times.
The New York Times.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
You think that's crazy, don't you?
Oh, no, Les. Just, I thought, first you might try the Post.
I'm not going to try either one of them. Newspapers have had it. Mother says this is the electronic age. So that's why I've decided to go into network news.
Like CBS News?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Mr. Carlson, there is an 8-foot base with a 2-foot powder at Aspen.
Travis, don't be a baby.
I'm not being a baby. I want my vacation.
Andy, be reasonable.
Reasonable? Reasonable? What are you doing, Les? Passed up a job with the New York Times for what? To replace Dan Rather?
Maybe.
Maybe?
And you're asking me to be reasonable?
Andy, now please.
Mr. Carlson, I'm begging you for 2 weeks. And Les Nessman never begs, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Can I borrow this equipment? I can't ski.
You're concerned about snow when a man's destiny is at stake?
All right, I'll tell you what, Les. You call him. Go ahead, call him. Call CBS News, New York. Say, hello, I'm out here in Cincinnati. I was wondering if you had any network news anchorman jobs open.
No, I want to go in person. I just want to try. That's all. Just try. You know what I'm saying, don't you, Mr. Carlson?
Yes, Les, I think I do. No, I had a dream once, Les. Of one day becoming general manager of WKRP, and I worked hard at that. And one day, Mother gave me the job. Boy, don't tell me dreams don't come true.
Excuse me, I have Les's travel arrangements.
Can I go, Mr. Carlson?
Andy?
Okay.
Just trade off your vacations. When are you scheduled, Les?
August.
Oh, Andy?
August would be perfect.
Thank you both very, very much.
Les, I've confirmed your first-class flight.
I'm going first class all the way.
And they do have a room at the Y.
Better be a good one.
Yo, excuse me, I guess the party's off, huh?
What party?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know either.
Les, would you and your mother like to come over to my apartment around 8 o'clock tonight?
Oh, gosh, I don't know, Jennifer. I've got a lot of things to do.
Well, your flight doesn't leave until 3:06 a.m.
Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Carlson. And thank you, too, Andy.
New York's going to eat him alive.
Well, at least he's willing to take a chance. Most of us just settle for what's comfortable.
Are you kidding? They're going to ship him back in a body bag.
Look, if a man's got courage enough to try to change his life, and I think we should support him. Isn't that what you say, Jennifer?
Of course, Mr. Carlson. Now, this is a surprise birthday party, so be at my apartment at 7 o'clock. We'll talk about all this nonsense then. Who is it?
Les Nessman.
Les? What are you doing here, and where is your mother?
Well, she's...
You weren't supposed to be here until 8 o'clock.
I know, but I...
Well, it's not even 7 yet.
Well, should I go away and come back later?
Oh, no, of course not. Come in. Where is she?
Who?
Your mother.
She's at my house.
Why?
Well, she doesn't like to go out at night, Jennifer. It's a new rule of hers. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, happy birthday, Les.
How did you know it was my birthday? I hate having birthdays. Oh, please don't tell anyone it's my birthday, Jennifer. Promise me you'll keep it a secret. Are you all right?
Oh, no. Suddenly I have a headache. Peanuts?
Oh, sure.
They're over there.
Guess what I've got?
I give.
It's a videotape audition sample reel of me doing the news on TV.
Oh.
I just had it made. I wish I had some place to see it.
Well, I have 5 tape machines.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer. I guess I'm nervous about going to New York.
I understand.
Have you ever been to New York?
Not since last weekend. Excuse me.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hiya, Jennifer.
Listen, Andy and I were talking.
Yeah, and we were thinking maybe we ought to just go ahead and tell Les what we really think.
What you really think about what?
It isn't his birthday.
What?
No birthday.
Oh. Well, Les, what we, what we really think about that body bag thing.
What body bag thing?
Well, Les, I think what Mr. Carlson here is trying to say is that New York isn't your bag.
Oh, we'll see about that. I had a videotape audition sample reel made. Would you like to see it?
Oh, yeah, sure, we would. How about, we'll have a drink.
Just please help yourselves to anything that you'd like. Excuse me.
Don't we look ridiculous?
Les, they know it's your birthday.
Oh, that's all right.
Put it on, Jennifer. We got enough for everybody. Just strip yourself of every shred of human dignity and anything else that you can think of. And look at this, everybody. Serpentina!
Wait! Johnny really knows how to party, doesn't he?
Really great to see you, Les. Now we don't have to hide behind the furniture.
Everybody put on a hat. Mr. Carlson, here you go.
Oh, thanks. That's really me, Bailey.
Yeah. Too bad Venus is on the hair. He really gets into hats. Andy?
Oh, no. Thank you very much.
Jennifer, make him put on a hat.
No, Jennifer, really, I don't...
Put on the damn hat.
Am I early, Jenny? God, I thought it was 7 o'clock.
It is 7 o'clock. Get a hat and stand over there.
Peanuts? Thanks.
There you go.
Wow. I guess it's time to play pin the tail on the jackass, huh?
All right, let me get a drink first. You know, this is really a great send-off for New York. I want to thank you all, and I want you all to know that I'm going to do my darndest.
Les, sit down here a second. You got any good contacts up there in New York City?
Oh, not really, Andy, but I don't mind knocking on a few doors. Besides, I'm taking along all my awards, so people will be impressed with my background.
I think I have to go cry now.
Les, along with your silver sow and all this other stuff, are you going to take some air checks so the network brass has a chance to hear your style?
I've got something a whole lot better than that, Johnny. Jennifer!
Yes, Les?
I'd like to show everyone my videotape audition sample reel of me on TV.
Oh, Les, maybe we should wait a little while. You know, I've been so blue lately.
Oh, no, this is perfect. I want to get everybody's opinion.
Johnny, the TV is in the bedroom.
I'll get it.
Hey, Les, where did you shoot this reel, anyway?
At a place called Twilight Video Arts. Herb knew the guy. They do low-budget films for private use, mostly informational programs, I think.
Yeah. Twilight Video Arts?
You wanted something cheap.
Does anybody know how to work this machine?
Yeah, I do, Les.
Well, there may be a few rough edges. In fact, I haven't seen the final edit yet myself, but I think this will give everyone a pretty good idea of my ability. Got the plug, John?
Yeah, it's in the wall socket, Les.
Oh, good. Roll 'em.
Okay. Rolling.
All right.
Good evening. This is the evening news with Les Nessman. Today in Washington, the President and Mrs. Reagan are meeting behind closed doors, still worried about their expensive dishes, which were bought with private money, not government money, even though poor people still resent it. We go now to our correspondent in Washington for that story.
Oh, this is good. Watch this. Watch.
On this raw, blustery day, as you can see, the doors of the White House are closed. A source close to the White House said the president may be inside. It is too soon to tell whether the president is inside or whether he is coming or going. This is Les Nessman, Evening News, Washington. Thank you. In Detroit today, auto manufacturers revealed a revolutionary new car for the 80s. Roomy and comfortable, yet fuel efficient, this new product of American ingenuity should draw crowds to dealer showrooms. And finally, in closing, this little fellow was found wandering on a highway near the St. Louis Zoo. Talk about your endangered species. Luckily, zoo officials captured it and put it back where it belonged. This is Les Nessman saying good night, and may the good news be yours.
Interesting, Les.
I like the anteater part, but...
Les! What do you say, guys? Triple vodkas all the way around?
One more show?
Maybe more mugu.
More mugu for you too?
No. I'm stuffed. Tell you what, though, I'm gonna open up my cookie.
Bring on that cookie.
What the fortune says. All right.
You will gain something you've always wanted.
Oh, excuse me.
Les! What are you doing here, man?
I'm sorry, Venus. I didn't know you had company.
Oh, no, it's all right. This is Adele. She's my broker, and
How do you do?
this is Tiffany. She's my bookkeeper. I swear, I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
Oh, see, here's my income tax form right here, and we're working on it.
Okay.
Now, I want you to tell Andy this. I'm not kidding, man.
Hey, Venus. Venus, we'll just step outside.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
No, that's all right. You don't have to go.
Well, would you like some tea?
Maybe a little. Thank you. Venus, I made a fool of myself at that party tonight.
What happened?
Well, I showed this videotape audition reel, and it was awful.
Oh, man, forget about that stuff. In New York, why you want to go way up there?
My mother's in town, you know, and she and I were talking, and she just like from... Venus, do you think I'm good enough to go to New York? You know what they say, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Well, Mother told me that if I just took a chance for once in my life, if I took that chance...
Wait a minute, Les. Coming out here. Mic open. All right. You've come a little closer with Mr. Stanley Turntine. This is Venus, my children. And I want you to know that I hear you crying out there in the darkness, asking yourself, am I good enough? Should I take the chance? Will I fail? Well, Venus doesn't have the answers to those questions. Only you know your true worth. So seek not reflections in another's eyes. Let the church say amen.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Does that help you, Les?
Oh, I'm sorry, Venus, I wasn't listening.
What's the big deal? I mean, what's the matter with being here?
Well, you see, I've got this dream. I want my name on that big roll call. Martin Agronsky, Charles Osgood, Roger Mudd.
Les, will you forget about New York?
Yeah, you know, Les, New York is really a tough place. I know because I went there. I wanted to be a ballerina all my life. And I found out I could never be more than a chorus girl. So I just had to face the fact and take a second look at myself.
She's right, Les, for what it's worth. I mean, you got to start being true to yourself.
Right.
Yeah, maybe those guys are just 50 times better than you are. Well, it happens. Some tea?
You know, actually, I'm hungry.
All right, why don't you have the rest of this? We won't be hungry for another hour.
Think you went?
I don't know.
I got to take back the ski equipment, and I bought this instead.
Do you think Les went to New York?
Oh, sure he did. He's nuts. Just going to set it down there for a second, for goodness sake.
Travis, you should have heard Bailey with the news.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's the first time in years that it's made any sense.
I like it when Les does the news. It's always so surreal then.
Nespin. Are you going to New York or San Francisco?
I beg your pardon.
May I help you?
I'm Lester Nessman's mother. I came here on the bus.
Oh, well, hello, I'm Arthur Carlson.
Oh, yes.
And I'd like to introduce you to Andy Travis.
Yes, ma'am.
The selfish one.
Oh, that's right. This is Dr. Dr. Johnny Fever.
Oh, yes. The beatnik. You're cute.
I'd have to go back on the air now, or I'd stay and get better acquainted, okay?
Oh, and this is our receptionist, Jennifer Marlowe.
Hello.
Stay away from my son. He's told me everything.
I'll try.
Did Les go to New York?
No. When I left my boy, he was sound asleep in his little bed, trying to recover from a very, very trying night. And I would thank you all to stop putting these silly dreams into my boy's head and getting him all upset.
Well, now, wait a minute. I thought New York was, kind of your idea.
Others don't create false expectations in their children's minds. Although Lester would make an interesting anchorman, wouldn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's all I had to say.
Yes, ma'am.
You have lovely manners. You must have a very nice mother yourself.
Would you perhaps like to have a tour of the station?
I would not.
Well, it was nice meeting you anyway.
I'm sure.
What now?
Good day.
Good day. That was Les's mother.
Oh, come on, get in the game. The guy's ready for the loony bin. I mean, first he wants to be a network anchorman, now he's dressing up like somebody's mother. The guy's nuts.